Check 1, 2. Hey, all right, there we go. Wow. I've I've had some really big technical issues with this. Computer going down. Have to do this. Get this done before anything else. Pick up people. I apologize to my crew. Yeah, and Matt the Savior, I do see your comment. And no, it's not how it is. I'm making sure this whole thing works because I've had mad technical issues going on, and other things that are going on as well, that I may get into. But I do apologize to the crew. Wasn't my intention to go and then can't go if technicals or other things that go on. So, welcome to the show. This is Bull's Thoughts. Like I said, I apologize to those guys. They work hard, and I appreciate what they do. So, Bull's Thoughts. This is the show that sort of comes and goes whenever. I mean, it's already May 24th. I think the last one I did was May 2nd. So, you guys, welcome to the show. Feel free to chat in if you want. Give your thoughts and opinions. I want to hear what you guys have to say. So, along with going with Bull's Thoughts, I talk about things that are sort of on, my mind. I mean, there's a lot that has been going on. Turn overall volume up. That's what I did. Let me turn this guy down, because that's the background audio. I did. No, why is it minus? Oh, yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. I'm going to have to fix that here in a minute, because it's not the double, it seems like it's only doing mono instead of stereo, which should be stereo. Anyways, so basically what this show consists of is just me just sort of talking and just sort of chatting and speaking what's on my mind, if you will. So, I wonder if I can switch this. This is bothering me. Check 1, 2, 2, 2. And here we go now. Check 1, 2, 2. I believe that switch there. So, one of which, 2 Mondays ago, I had a very a very, very severe. Um, most people would sit there and laugh or make fun of, like with people who at the fairgrounds they have to give their cows up and for auction or whatnot. And they've grown up with these cows since they were like babies. It seems sort of weird at first, but when you have an animal for a long time, like for me, I've had my dog for 14 years. Had her when she was a puppy, and very cute, solid black with little white paws. Alaskan Husky, strong as an ox. You piss her off, boy, she shows you those teeth. Anyways, unfortunately, I had to make the ultimate decision. I think in anybody's, life when they have to make the decisions. There's been quite a few situations where I've had to do that. With family members. But, with, the Lola the dog, the show dog, she was, 14 years old, and she was, getting towards, her arthritis was really, really bad, so, it just, she would just howl at night, and I try to comfort her and make her as comfortable as possible, but I have to pick her up to go use the restroom and stuff like that. So I had to make the ultimate decision, and it's hard. It's hard to decide. It's like, all right, well, what do you do? I mean, do you spend the money and hopefully you flip a coin, I mean, that's what you want to do. But, like there's a person that I know that spent like $2,000 on surgery for their cat. And then 5 days after surgery, the cat died. I mean, I don't know. That's a lot of money. I mean, that's, but I would definitely, do it. I think anybody would. But, the type of surgery she would have would be very strenuous, I think, on her at her age. They'd have to like literally fix her arthritic legs in the back and, stuff like that. So I think it would be more, like from a medical side, more detrimental on her than, to do that than to have her put through surgery at her age. Because, I mean, like I said, she's 14, so she's up there in age. So, I had to, I stayed with her for as long as I could before they had to come in and put the injection in. And, it's weird just seeing your dog that you've had for so long. You're holding, petting her head and, making sure that, she's comfortable and as much as can be, because she doesn't like the vet anyways. She hates the vet. In fact, one time I was walking her to the vet and she put on the brakes. Now, you got to imagine that at her prime of her life, she was, probably a good 4 foot from back to paw, and probably a good 4.5 feet from snout to tail, and just all muscle, because she was an Alaskan Husky. So, she'd knock you down if she wanted to. Like for me, I'm like 6'3", and she could literally just put her front paws up there, and her head would be like right there, right in front of my face. If that tells you anything. So, to have that companion, and then have to make that ultimate decision of, you know, uh, putting her down, because that's, um, that's sort of, what does it say, the not life expectancy, but it's a term they use in like zoos and stuff like that. Quality of life. Um, you start to evaluate the quality of life. What's going to be for her or any animal's best interest. Do you want them to suffer? Do you want them to suffer some more? After surgery. Especially at that age. I mean, of course, you do want to heal them and make them better and stuff like that. But then again, it's are you gonna like, you know? I mean, everybody's different. So and seeing her just going from a holy shit type of scared, you know. I mean, I was there with her. I was, petting her head and stuff like that, making sure she was cool, and calm, and making sure that hey, I'm here, and I'm not going anywhere. So then the technician came in and put in the syringe. I mean, of course, she didn't like needles, so I had to not really hold her down. I just comforted her and just stuff like that, and then they just put the stuff in and pronounced her a couple seconds later. The hard part is looking at your pet, and because they tell you that it's they can't close their eyes, so they're kind of looking at you almost, even though they've pronounced them. It was just I was trying to close her eyes. It was just sort of creepy. So yeah, after 14 years, she has served her watch very well, and she has protected this bunker to the fullest. I think I have a picture somewhere of her, like I'm in like a rocker recliner chair here in the bunker, because I'm 25 feet down, below the ground, and she's like laying across my lap, and from basically it's like this chair I think is like 4 foot, so like her shoulder, was like right there between my thigh and the armrest. So her head and her snout was hanging off the armrest, and then her butt end was, the same way, and hanging off the armrest. So if that paints you a little picture of how big she was. She was a big dog. She meant what she said. So she barked at you. I mean, she liked people. She loved being in front of the camera. She loved kids. Even if somebody brought over their little like 1-year-old or 2-year-old, and they were just crawling, and Ola would be right there. She would just lay down, and kid just play on top of her and have a ball. But it's just one of those things to where, you just, like I said, quality of life, But yeah, she was a ham for the camera too. But had her cremated, and they did a very good job. The Humane Society of Tampa, they did a very good job. They were very, very nice, very diligent. Very, very courteous of your, time and space of how much you need, and whatnot. So, Humane Society of Tampa Bay, go check them out. You can find them right there in Armenia, I think Howard, right there where it crosses into. They're right behind there. They're a cool, excellent place, and they've got a lot of animals. which is really really neat. So go check them out. I think it's like $170. I think it is, if you go that route, and they give you like a nice box that your animal will go into, from the crematorium and stuff like that. But so go check them out. Humane Society of Tampa, very good people. Their staff is great. They do the best. So that's been sort of weighing on the mind a lot. As any animal, or you treat the animal as like one of your kids, and then when you have to do the whatever it is you got to do, it's hard to so. And then also with the technical issues that I've been having, and stuff like that, and so it's just been a challenging couple weeks, and I thank you guys for your patience. With Matt the Savior. I know you've been on and off, with the show and everything, but it's just trying to get this thing all synced, and somewhat of a usable deal, but I don't even think that we've came up with a name for her, for Christina, the one in Winter Haven. Yeah, Winter Haven. So, but anyways, so yeah, that's kind of where things are at right now. I was gonna get back on track tomorrow or last night, but some things had come up that needed my direct attention, so I had to go deal with that. But I just want to, thank you guys for your patience. You guys have been, patient with me. So I appreciate it so much. Any case, so that's kind of how Bull's Thoughts goes. I mean, it may go for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, who knows. It may go for an hour. I don't know. It just depends on how I feel. But I do want to thank you guys again. I mean, you guys listen to the show a lot, and we've had four viewers, so that's awesome. So thank you guys so much. You guys have a nice day, a week. If I don't do another show, be safe out there. We're getting out of this COVID thing, so let's all be cool with each other. All right. Hey, listen, I am Bull. We're going to be back on Monday. I promise you that. We're going to be back on Monday. That's Memorial Day. We'll see what Matt's doing. But tentatively, we will be on Monday live at 9 o'clock. Come hell or high water, if Matt's not doing anything for Memorial Day, we will be live. So, tonight, I don't know. I haven't heard from... I probably won't do a show tonight. Probably just start back up next week. Strong. So, it's a process. Got to bear with me. The hell are you waiting for? Anyways, I am Bull. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. I hope I haven't ruined your hearing, for too long. All you got to do is go to youtube.com, just search Bull's Radio Lounge, and you'll be able to see us right here, right now, live. But you'll also be able to see all the old shows that we did before. Now, these shows are all free. All you have to do is just, if you want to, make an account, and, you can comment, chat. But hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button, that little bell right there next to the subscription button, subscribe button. That way you can get notifications and you can get all kinds of news about what's going on with live videos or videos that have been posted. Here at the BRL, we would like to thank everyone who has participated in these shows. So thank you. A big thank you. I just like this song too. Anyways, you guys are cool. Join us next time. I don't know, maybe tomorrow, maybe. We'll see. I don't want to make too many ears bleed. BRL Bulls Radio Lounge, YouTube.com. Go check it out. We'll see you. You guys have a good week. Don't go crazy.